All right, it's gonna be game on. Googan style versus Zoom style. And we're gonna see which one outperforms what. We are starting with the Googan, giggity giggity. It's got rattles in it, it's green pumpkin, and it's got some sapphire on it, some blue, and some sparkles. The lake we're fishing is super clear water, and it's got a lot of smallmouth in it and a lot of rocky shoreline. And that's what we're fishing right now. Oh, I thought first cast we had a fish. The Ned rig has been underperforming other baits today, and I wonder if it's because of what the soft plastic is on here. We're gonna give it a shot. Don't wanna change yet. Maybe it's just we weren't in the right spot, doing the right thing, yada, 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 making excuses for it. But I don't wanna give up on it yet because it looks cool, it's got a rattle, all the things. But ultimately, I care more about what the fish are doing, if the fish like it, than if I like it. I feel like we all fall into that trap of the baits that catch the fishermen and not the fish. We all have a tackle box full of them. And over the years, I've just started to narrow down my tackle selection to just what works. We ain't got time for that stuff that looks cool but doesn't catch. We only have so much time on the water. When we are on the water, we want to maximize our catch rate. Oh, there's a little bite. What I've experienced too is that when I get a bite with the Googan style, I don't even know if I'm saying that right or if that's what it is, but the G baits, when I get a bite with them, the fish don't tend to stick with it. It's like I get a dut, and then getting ghosted. That is not the case when I use the original Zoom baits. At least it doesn't feel like it. But we're about to find out here in a little bit because I'm gonna rock this for a while and then switch over and see if it makes a difference. Oh, nice tree lay down here. Perfect textbook fish spot. Ned rig, also perfect textbook setup. Should produce a fish right here, right now. Working our way right down this big sunken log. Nada, nada, nada. Cast down the other side of it. Textbook fishing 101 and nothing burger. Okay. That was super disappointing. This was our setup. I'm gonna change it. Changing it up, the only thing I'm changing, just so you know, here is my worm box. What we were just fishing with is this guy. Kind of hear a bit of a rattle, and we're going to this. So, man, super similar. I really want to see if it makes a difference. We're gonna fish this same stretch of water. We're gonna fish it with the same exact fishing pole, same exact jig head. So I just pulled off the other bait, and then I'm gonna put this guy on. Same exact setup. Boom, ski, same. So we went from a tree down here to our right to this big tree over here. We fished these rocky outcroppings and everything else, and we caught one dink with the G bait. And I cannot imagine that this is going to change anything, but you just never know. Super, super duper scientific. So the water temp is 75 degrees. It is July 27th in North Idaho, just to give you some concept of the factors, because I feel like those always play in environmental factors. Water temp, time of year, post-spawn, pre-spawn, is it spawn? We're post-spawn. We're in should be a straight up summer pattern. First cast. It's a little guy. First cast, does this count? It counts as a fish. First cast, and it just choked it. Second cast, oh, that was a fish though. Okay, 2 casts, 2 fish. 1 fish the whole stint last time with the G bait, the Googan. I don't want to jump to conclusions. We're only 2 casts in, but 2 casts, 2 bite. Oh, there's a fish right there. Nice fish. I was reeling it in to make another cast. He choked that. What's crazy is when you think about it, the bait to come through first is gonna get the hungry, stupid fish. So it has a huge advantage over the second. It's getting sloppy seconds coming through and trying to pick up fish. And we're 3-1 on sloppy seconds with the TRD versus the Googan bait or whatever. I got a fish holding on to this one. Oh, finally just took it. That's 4. Again, small, but they're going after these baits.
I used both baits on the same rod with the same jig head, fishing the same exact waters for hours and hours, and it was very clear to me that the Z-Man was a superior bait. Not only did it catch more fish, the bites were more aggressive, the fish choked down the baits lasted longer. The Googans, a fish or two, and they started to fall apart. They started to come off the hook. The Z-Man setup is just, it's so elastic and stretchy, and it just gets the job done, and you're gonna catch a ton of fish with the bait. Go with what catches more fish, and it is definitely the Z-Man.